Greetings, Internet. Thinker2112 here with...
Hey everybody, it's Blake.
It is 15:12 Eastern Daylight Time on Sunday, the 6th of July, 2014. Let's play Final Fantasy X-2.
Otherwise known as Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. Except for in New York, where they call it Final Fantasy X-2.
You're making no sense.
I hope this works.
Yeah, I had a few false starts at this part.
Okay, let's change.
So what you're seeing is probably 11 or 12 minutes into my actual gameplay recording because I restarted a couple of times. There's something that you can do here that is not necessary for story completion points, but it gives you a very nice item that you only have one chance to get. So I didn't want to miss that.
Okay, what is that item? What does it do?
It's an accessory. I'm going to get it pretty soon, so I'll show you what it does now.
Another smashing success.
I love it how
done yet.
they got, like, we had to get uniforms of 3 different sizes, yet it uses exactly the same character models for the 3 of them.
Yeah.
So yes, we did not know this, that LeBlanc and Nuge were, knew each other, and we certainly didn't know that they were an item.
Spira is in for a rough ride. Take care.
By the way, keep an eye out for our other 2 delinquent commentators.
Roger that.
Yes, so we definitely did not know about this before.
These days without you are not easy on me, love.
Yeah, I know it's been a long time since there's been a recording of this, and like a few days ago I looked and saw that like I'd last posted a video of this 3 weeks, like it had been 3 weeks. I'm like, whoa, that is definitely not the pace I'm going for.
Oh wow.
It's like a couple of weeks is what I'm going for.
When that Nuge guy shows up, huh?
Suppressing her natural charm and acting like some housewife, she must be tense. You go to the
So yes, this is the first time that we've basically seen any of these people without their, like, you know, get tough
Use your talents
airs.
to help her.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
without their tough people exteriors. So, apparently, Logos and Ormi recognize Yuna as somebody who has some particular job relating to LeBlanc, which is funny because all of the people look the same.
It's kind of like in Star Wars, like all the stormtroopers look alike. It's like, sure, they got, you know, TK421 and the different codes for different ones of them, but how do you, at a glance, tell which one is TK421?
Yeah, good point. I like the scene where either it's Luke or Han just sort of taps his helmet, you know, to indicate my comm unit wasn't working.
Yeah.
Like, it's totally not that I'm actually somebody else. All right, so this is a silly mini game. You, as you find out, especially when you screw up, there's no indication beforehand which spot you have to hit, but the closer you are, the closer you are, the more points you'll get. The blue one shows up when the spot you hit is nowhere adjacent to the right one. Green means it's diagonally adjacent. Yellow means it's horizontally or vertically adjacent.
So you're playing with
That's nice.
Yes, that is a very good name. That is a very good name for it.
Stop that.
And actually, a lot of English speakers don't get this, but in French, the word for person who does massages is different depending on the person's gender. It's either masseur or masseuse. So you picked up on that.
Good.
Either that or you just said the right one
Did you
randomly.
get so
I
good
just said
at
the right
this?
one accidentally.
A masseur is a man,
I
a
don't know.
masseuse is a woman.
Gotcha.
That's the spot. Oh, right there. Yes, don't stop.
Maybe Yuna should take on a third profession?
Muji is such a manly name, don't you think?
Like I said, this is sort of the first time you see them
All the
with their
more
guards down.
irresistible. That godly smile. That's the whole
Nuge
reason
is
I
the
chose her.
leader of the youth league, I should mention, because
Only
yeah,
there
because
was
you haven't been
miracles
around for everything.
Something that could make him truly happy. What I wouldn't give.
I am going to text Jen, because maybe she forgot the time we were starting or something. As for Annie, I do not have any means to contact her that does not involve internets.
I'm that good?
Yes, apparently she is good.
The boss fell asleep again. One massage and she's out like a light.
We've been waiting for her to, because she had something important to tell
Guess
us.
it wasn't that important.
Yeah.
I'm sure it can wait.
We'll just have to keep waiting. In the meantime, you go make sure the switch panel is working.
Switch?
The back of the living room.
You'd think these guys might put two and two together. There were several uniforms stolen. They know who stole them. And now there's somebody showing up who doesn't seem to have a clue what's going on.
That's how it always goes, though. It's you get the disguise, and either no one knows that, like, you stuff the just bodies in a closet or something, and you take their uniform, and you go on this little mini quest, and no one ever notices, or they don't notice until you've gotten the chance to do everything you would have wanted to do with the uniform anyway. Then they realize something's wrong.
It's one of those things that's necessary for storytelling, but when you put it in real life, it just looks silly.
That's it? What a letdown.
When something doesn't work, you just punch it. Of course, it has to be
Whose idea
Riku,
was
because
that?
Riku's always the one who has to trip
Take it
over
up with the
something.
boss.
Boss? I've had this thing on too long.
Oh,
Let's
brilliant.
change.
Let's take off the disguises. I'm sure there's nobody around here. So the track that's playing right now, if it is playing, I'm not hearing sound here. So the track that I think is playing is called Three Mice in Chateau LeBlanc.
Be quiet. This is a covert operation.
Oh, brother is such an idiot.
How dare you speak to your leader like that?
Shut up already.
You know, they really need a switch that they can use to kill the feed from their end. Or if they have it, they need to use it. Because their leader apparently does not understand the meaning of the word covert. Apparently, he forgot the C. As always, steal from these guys if you have a thief handy, because they have pretty good stuff and a large amount of gil. Although the big thing I need to use gil for, I have almost enough for that. Meaning paying off, what's his face, Owaka's debt.
Items aren't all that can be stolen.
Yeah, I really should have paid attention to the difficulty rating shown in No, wait, maybe it isn't here. I think there was somebody in this area that was a lot tougher than I expected them to
Brace
be.
yourself.
It may have been him, or it may have been a later battle. Ow! Maybe it was him.
Big guy.
Almost looked like I used a Phoenix down on him. The AI will do some stupid things, but it won't do anything quite that stupid. Yeah, I like to gain ability points for, certain Dresspheres, but sometimes you have to say, alright, enough screwing around. And, no, and of course he was just about to run out of hit points anyway.
It's all in the wrist.
But hey, at least Pain didn't miss any EXP. I forget what the black choker does, but I think it's a fairly common accessory. Alright, so once you've beaten those two idiots for like the 5th time, the actual infiltration mission thingy begins. By the way, you'd think one of them would have set off an alarm of some sort. That their boss might like to know that their rivals are in the middle of their place. Oh, Jen's here. Alright, first I need to... What am I doing? I am... Crap, I'm trying to remember how to add her to the call without disrupting it, and I'm derping. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. She is in the call. Alright. Time signature. I'll tell her to put it... Yeah, Jen, put it at 13 minutes and start when I tell you. Alright, the gold hairpin, when you're in a battle, it cuts the character's MP cost in half. That's why I tried that, game, that massage mini game again. Alright, Jen, start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Hey guys, I'm here. Yeah, sorry, I was lost track of time.
No problem. I had to start because Blink has to be somewhere like at 5:45 our time, so we had to start.
Okay. Hi.
Anyway, yeah, so that's why you get a different accessory, like I think it's called Heady Perfume, if you take more than one try on the massage mini game. But if you take only one try, then you get the gold hairpin, which I think is really worth it, because it lets you, cast a lot more spells or, other stuff that needs MP.
That's useful. Very useful.
So yeah, these guys are technically probably different enemies than we've seen before, but functionally, they're not very different. They'll go down pretty easily, but they will have items in guild. So if you feel like stealing from them, then do. I wonder if all this was there in the last game. I know you couldn't get there in the last game. I'm just wondering what Seymour might have been doing back here. Oh god, this reminds me of those pixel hunts in Metroid Other M.
Oh no. Pixel hunting in 3D game.
Hey,
Why
this isn't the
this?
sphere they stole, is it? Let's watch it.
That's why I still haven't gotten around to playing, actually.
You're not missing much, trust me. Or rather, you're missing a whole lot of frustration and possibly chucking your Wiimote.
Squad selection exercise. Zero, zilch, and simple. Job done.
Oh no, it's mine! They're
Are
missing!
you timid? Did you even count? Look, there
Jen,
are bodies
what
missing.
time are you right now?
There should be 3 more candidates and their recorder.
Pause for like 5 seconds.
3 plus 1 makes how many? 4 still in. Fix it.
So we've heard those voices before, haven't we?
Did you say something?
No, sir. Pay him no mind.